My favorite answer to why we dream is one given to me by Stephen LaBerge, and he basically said, we dream because the brain is designed to build a model of the world whenever it's functioning. In the daytime, it builds a model of the world based on sensory input. At nighttime, while we dream, it builds a model of the world based on memory and experience. That's just what it does. Anywhere you look in a dream, if you keep your gaze on things, it becomes distorted. I call this the law of extrema. It's one of the many psychological laws of the dream world, which I kind of try to describe and chart in my book. So the law of extrema is the longer you look at a thing, the more unstable it gets. And the reason it gets unstable is because you're not actually looking at a thing in the real world. You're looking at something that's been pulled out of your memory. So if you look at a chair in the real world and look away and look back, there's still going to be a chair. In a dream, if you look at a chair, look away, look back, the chair's gotten all tweaked out, maybe it's turned into a jukebox. So there are ways in which there are certain instabilities and quick changes of scene and this kind of like fluidity to the dream world, which you can learn, you can train yourself to recognize. There is an idea that you can control your dreams out there via a practice called lucid dreaming. You are being chased by a huge antelope with a pair of like underoos, and in the dream it seems perfectly real and it's terrifying and you're running, and all of a sudden you realize, there are no giant antelopes in underoos, and the fact that I'm running from a giant antelope in underoos is completely ridiculous, and therefore I must be dreaming. The second you think that, you no longer have to respond in a sort of automatic way. So that is the way in which you have control on a lucid dream. You have agency, you can do what you want, you don't have to act automatically. The biggest deal with wet dreams is that you're not actually ejaculating. They've done tests on this. A man, although you will obviously have, you'll have tumescence, and a woman will get all, wet or whatever. Neither males nor females actually orgasm. So though you experience a full-on orgasm in the dream, you won't actually have, ejaculate in the beds. So I don't know what's happening when you're a kid, because I've had experience when I was a kid where it definitely seemed like something was going on. But apparently, it's when it comes to dreaming, it's like no mess, safe sex, which is another reason to check out lucid dreaming. The question is, if we die in our dreams, do we die in real life? And the answer is yes. Don't get killed in a dream, because you will die. And it'll be a tragedy, because nobody will know what happened.